Welcome to PSYCHIANT, your go-to channel for unlocking the science of the mind in everyday life. And today, we're launching an exciting new series on industrial and organizational psychology. This series is designed to empower managers, employees, and organizations with evidence-based psychological strategies to thrive in the workplace. Whether you're leading a team, navigating workplace challenges, or simply curious about what makes people tick at work, this series is for you. In our first episode, we're re-diving into a critical topic: boosting workplace productivity, top 5 psychology hacks for managers. Productivity isn't just about working harder, it's about working smarter, and psychology holds the key. By the end of this video, you'll walk away with 5 actionable, research-backed strategies to enhance your team's performance and create a more engaged, efficient workplace. So, let's get started. Before we jump into the hacks, let's set the stage. Industrial and organizational psychology, often called IO psychology, is the scientific study of human behavior in the workplace. It explores how psychological principles can improve employee well-being, optimize organizational processes, and drive success. From motivation to leadership, team dynamics to stress management, IO psychology offers practical tools for today's complex work environments. In this series, we'll unpack these tools, starting with productivity, a cornerstone of organizational success. Productivity isn't just about output. It's about fostering an environment where employees feel motivated, focused, and valued. As a manager, your role is pivotal in shaping this environment. So, how can psychology help? Let's dive into our top 5 hacks, grounded in decades of research. Our first hack is all about setting the right goals. According to goal-setting theory, developed by psychologists Edwin Locke and Gary Latham, specific and challenging goals significantly enhance performance. Vague goals like "do your best" often lead to mediocre results because they lack clarity and direction. Instead, goals should be SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, instead of telling your team to improve sales, set a goal like increase monthly sales by 10% within the next quarter by targeting new client segments. This clarity helps employees focus their efforts and track progress. Research shows that teams with SMART goals outperform those with ambiguous ones by up to 20%. Pro tip: involve your team in the goal-setting process. When employees contribute to defining their goals, they feel a greater sense of ownership, which boosts motivation. Try holding a brainstorming session to align individual and team objectives with organizational priorities. Next up, let's talk about autonomy. Self-determination theory, proposed by psychologists Edward Desai and Richard Ryan, emphasizes that people are most motivated when they feel a sense of autonomy, competence, and relatedness in their work. Autonomy, in particular, is a game changer for productivity. When employees have control over how they approach their tasks, they're more likely to feel engaged and creative. A 2018 study in the Journal of Organizational Behavior found that employees with high autonomy reported 30% higher job satisfaction and were more productive. As a manager, you can foster autonomy by giving your team flexibility in how they complete their work. For instance, instead of micromanaging every step of a project, outline the desired outcome and let your team decide the best approach. Of course, balance is key. Provide guidance and resources to ensure they feel supported, not abandoned. Pro tip: use regular check-ins to offer feedback without stifling independence. Tools like weekly one-on-one meetings can help you stay aligned while empowering your team. Our third hack is feedback, done right. Feedback is a cornerstone of IO psychology because it shapes behavior and performance. However, not all feedback is created equal. Research by psychologist Amy Edmondson highlights that constructive, specific, and timely feedback drives improvement, while vague or overly critical feedback can demotivate. For example, instead of saying, "Your presentation wasn't great," try, "Your presentation had strong visuals, but adding more data to support your points could make it even more persuasive." This approach reinforces strengths and provides clear direction for growth. A 2020 meta-analysis in personnel psychology found that employees who receive regular, constructive feedback are 15% more productive than those who don't. To make feedback effective, schedule it regularly. Don't wait for annual reviews. And make it a two-way street. Encourage your team to share their perspectives to foster a culture of openness. Pro tip: use the SBI model: situation, behavior, impact. Describe the situation, the observed behavior, and its impact on the team or project. This keeps feedback objective and actionable. Hack number 4 is about the physical and psychological work environment. I/O psychologists have long studied how factors like lighting, noise, and workspace design impact productivity. For instance, a 2019 study in environment and behavior found that natural light in offices increased employee focus by 15%. But it's not just about physical space. The psychological environment, how safe and valued employees feel, matters just as much. Psychological safety, a concept championed by Amy Edmondson, refers to an environment where employees feel comfortable taking risks, sharing ideas, or admitting mistakes without fear of punishment. As a manager, you can create this by modeling vulnerability, like admitting your own mistakes and encouraging open dialogue. For example, start team meetings with a quick wins and challenges discussion to normalize sharing. Pro tip: conduct an anonymous survey to gauge your team's sense of psychological safety. Use the results to address concerns and make tangible improvements, like redesigning noisy workspaces or promoting inclusive communication. Our final hack is positive reinforcement, rooted in operant conditioning theory by B.F. Skinner. The idea is simple. Rewarding desired behaviors increases the likelihood they'll be repeated. In the workplace, recognizing and celebrating achievements, big or small, can supercharge motivation and productivity. A 2021 study in the Journal of Applied Psychology found that employees who received frequent recognition were 23% more engaged and productive. Recognition doesn't always mean bonuses. Verbal praise, public shout-outs, or small tokens like a team lunch can be just as effective. For example, if a team member completes a project ahead of schedule, acknowledge their effort in a team meeting, or send a personalized thank you note. Be specific about what they did well to reinforce the behavior. Pro tip: create a kudos board, physical or digital, where team members can publicly recognize each other's contributions. This builds a culture of appreciation and boosts morale. And there you have it, 5 psychology-backed hacks to boost workplace productivity. Leveraging goal setting, fostering autonomy, providing constructive feedback, optimizing the work environment, and using positive reinforcement. These strategies aren't just theories. They're proven tools to transform your team's performance and create a thriving workplace. This is just the beginning of our industrial and organizational psychology series here on PSYCHIANT. In our next episode, we'll explore the science of motivation, how to inspire your team at work. So, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join us for more insights to elevate your workplace. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your colleagues or friends who could use a productivity boost. Drop a comment below. Tell us which hack you praise. Re-excited to try or share your own tips for managing teams. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, this is Your Name from PSYCHIANT, helping you unlock the power of psychology at work. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.